Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Wrassle Graps, another edition of our podcast. Happy to have you.
Yeah, been a bit rough lately. Forgot the audio, or at least YouTube botched or something on the last video we uploaded on the YouTube channel. The T-bar video, to be exact, not the video game one that went up smoothly. Unfortunate, but we got it back up. It should be fine now, and you shouldn't have any problems. So
If you
go
read
check
the
that out if you
description,
feel like watching it.
and
Yeah,
if you read the description,
YouTube
you're not
people.
sure, it tells you there is audio this time. So
Yeah, and for right now, we're just gonna say that we're not having, or at least Chris is not having the best of days. I'm okay, and yeah.
it's not, I'm not in a bad place. Just things are just going weird today. It's just not a good day.
Yeah, it's just one of those days.
Yeah,
It's just one of those days.
which is why it helps that SmackDown was actually enjoyable yesterday. It wasn't. Oh God. Oh no.
Wait, for some reason, there's a bunch of sirens near my house. By the way, I know you're saying I'll notice something else, but God,
No, as soon as I was saying, at least today isn't going too bad, I accidentally clicked on my messages and the Go Big Show thumbnail popped.
oh fuck. Anyway, over here, a bunch of sirens is going off. I'm not sure what kind of sirens.
Now there's some
Sirens.
here. Now they're right here.
What is the plural of sirens? Sirens is.
It's an emergency. They're all coming to join into the podcast.
A whole
It's
bunch
very
of
exciting.
sirens is. Oh my fucking god.
Kick down the door and say, "You talking SmackDown?" Yes, we are.
FBI, open up.
Y'all talk about Rey Mysterio yet? I got some ideas. So, I'm excited for that, but let's get to an actually enjoyable episode of SmackDown. We're gonna start at the beginning, obviously. This is our January 15th episode of Friday Night Smackdown. Kicks off Roman Reigns, Paul Heyman discussing the contract for a Royal Rumble against Adam Pearce. They weren't happy with it.
Nah, they weren't liking it. They said, "Wow, this shit." Well, at least Roman said this shit's kind of boring. Not gonna lie, shit's kind of boring.
Paul Heyman also wasn't
He's a
happy.
little oomph. He's a little you know.
Yeah, just like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they went to go renegotiate the contract, but in the meantime, Jay's in the ring. He's gonna cut a promo. He's talking about how Roman's unappreciated.
Oh,
He's gonna be in there.
Oh, they had the 8K cameras on this. How'd you feel about that?
Well, I didn't notice because I have a 4K TV, not an 8K TV. But
No, I mean
that
the
explains a
quality's
lot.
still there, even if you don't have an 8K TV.
Because I was watching it during some of the entrances, it looked kind of different. So that explains it actually.
Yeah, it looked a little more clean. I don't know if I like it more clean. I like a rough feeling, as opposed to like super fucking clean to where it looks like a video game or something like that. Because then it just kind of comes off as like a bit fake.
You ever watch like a TV show? Then the TV show gets a movie on like one of those Disney Channel movies, like Good Luck Charlie. Then you do the Good Luck Charlie movie, and then you watch the movie and it looks different, but it's the same thing because it's a movie. It looks different. That's basically what it was tonight.
Basically, yeah, you got that on point right there.
Yeah. So
that's no, it's a Twitter post, honestly.
Yeah, we'll get to that later, but that's basically what this is. It feels more overproduced, which isn't the best thing, but it's where we are now, I guess.
Yeah, they're already overproduced in and of itself, so adding more overproduction, maybe not the best idea.
But don't worry, it's not super overproduced. It still sounds like someone's blowing an airdryer for the crowd audio. So
quick, give AEW the NBA cameras right now.
They need it.
I don't even know what kind of cameras they use, man. I don't even fucking know.
It's just a wide view, isn't it? It's a wide view for the most part. Follows them down the court. That's what it is.
Yeah. I don't think it's the best of quality, but yeah.
Yeah, it's right. I never really watched basketball. I should probably get into it.
Yeah, I've always said that, and I never gotten into it.
About a lot of sports.
I kind of want to, I guess, but I want to get into a lot of sports, But
so something about baseball.
Not gonna happen. I don't have the attention span. I like wrestling, and like that was so easy to pick up. Yeah, or UFC. It's easy to pick up and just learn a bunch of shit. Even sometimes soccer, although that takes a lot of time. But yeah.
Good sports, like you were saying, pro wrestling, sometimes normal wrestling, sometimes mixed martial arts, the Go Big Show. It's sports like that, just easy to pick up. The threat of someone possibly getting seriously hurt is right there. That's what I'm here for.
Y'all know about the X Games? Easy to pick up, yeah.
Very easy, yeah.
Yeah.
But we're gonna go back to.
Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. Yeah.
I do. A lot of people don't know Tony Hawk these days, though.
Easy to learn that, right? Case in point. Checkmate.
You ever see that post from Tony Hawk? It's like him talking about getting noticed, quote unquote, in public, and people will be like, "Hey, hold on a second, you look kind of like that skater guy, Tony Hawk." They don't know it's him, but they just say he looks like him. You know,
Yeah, I never seen those before.
kind of sad to read, actually.
Yeah. You see, if someone recognized me, I might deny them. I might be like, "Yo, that's not me."
Hey, your voice looks like that one podcast.
Well, it's not me, man. What the fuck are you talking about?
I recognize that voice. I saw from anywhere.
No, it's not me.
Yep. Now you're Seth Rogen. How do you feel?
I'll wear like a hat and immediately put on a hat and sunglasses that I just take off the fucking store show.
It's not me, man. You want to roll a blunt? Says Seth Rogen. And the voice and the laugh, you know.
Nah,
Oh
we don't
boy.
do the weeds over here, all right, Chris?
No, but Seth Rogen does. That's the joke.
That's true. But we don't promote the weeds.
But Seth Rogen does. That's the joke.
Yeah, Seth Rogen. He does the weeds.
I think Joe Rogan might too. It's always the Rogans you gotta look
Joe
out for.
Rogan probably did. You remember that one with Elon Musk where they did the weeds together?
I do. I mean, how could you forget? It's iconic.
Yeah. Hey, you know who I say Matt Riddle does the weeds.
You did? I mean, still does. Yeah.
He does.
But
Bad stories come out of the weeds sometimes, with Matt Riddle at least. So good stories also come out of the weeds, but we're not going to cover all those stories.
like enough of the weed right now. We're getting back to SmackDown.
Okay.
You get the Jey Uso promo. He wants Roman to be more appreciated. He just wants someone to say thank you, Roman. But you know, he's gonna enter himself in the Rumble. He's gonna beat Drew McIntyre, go for that title. He also has beef with Shinsuke and Big Head Corbin. I don't know how to feel about that.
He said the bloodline is the whole WWE.
Insult Baron Corbin like that's just unnecessary.
Also, yeah, you right about the Baron Corbin thing. Big Head Baron Corbin or whatever he said. He said Baron Big Head Corbin. What the fuck?
His head is normal size and fully functional.
Yeah, man, he cooks with that head. What are you talking about?
That's where all the beef is, man. Come on.
Yeah, man, come on. That's where all the knowledge comes from, dude. That's how he knows how to flip it on what side to do it on.
So he knows what the best kind of beef is, man. What are you gonna go after him for?
Exactly. Imagine Baron Corbin without that head. Imagine.
Imagine Baron Corbin with hair. He would never know how to cook a steak.
Baron Corbin with hair.
But let's get away from that unsettling theme.
My life.
That was an unsettling theme, but we're gonna get back to something good. Shinsuke Nakamura, officially a face, has his old face theme song back. I missed it so much, and it's here now.
Was Cesaro on commentary during this match?
Well, yeah, but we're not getting to the match, so yeah.
Oh, okay.
Now, Shinsuke comes out with the theme. He calls Jay a puppy and kicks him in the head.
Yeah, he didn't say bitch. I thought he was gonna say bitch.
I was proud of him.
This promo. You said you were just his puppy.
And he kicked him in the head.
You watched our video. That's right, guys.
Thank you.
Now you know what to do. Watch our video on the most overused word or insult in wrestling on our YouTube channel, Wrassle Graps.
Thank you, Shinsuke, true Grappler over there.
Yeah.
What a guy.
That's how you gotta do it, man. You gotta do it.
Well, after that, of course, he has some momentum from watching the videos going into this match with Jey Uso. Match is going on, then in the middle of the match, Cesaro comes out, gets on commentary.
Big Cesaro.
Yeah, he's finally here. Did he explain where he was last week?
He said something. I don't know. He was like, I was all the way over there. I couldn't get over here. It's just how it be sometimes. I get it.
It does. It does be like that sometimes. Yeah. But Shinsuke picks up the win here. A decent match against Jey Uso. It's enjoyable. I liked it.
Yeah, Jey Uso been killing it lately with these bangers, man. I swear to God, if Jey Uso's not a main eventer and they just kind of bump him down to the mid card or like jobber, esque kind of lower card, uh, that would kind of suck. That would kind of suck. So hopefully they keep him where he's at right now because he could be a main eventer. And now Jimmy Uso, that's another story. I don't know about Jimmy Uso, what to do with him when he comes back from injury, but let's hope they do the same thing for him and boost him up so that they can like have a little rivalry going on or something.
Yeah, hopefully.
Who's the best Uso? Huh?
Yeah, Jay's in a good position right now. Also, before we move on, Shinsuke Nakamura, they called it the Kinshasa this week. I don't know if they did last week, but they made sure to do it this week. Thank you, Corey.
Chris has been spreading the rumors. He's been going wild. He's been going around town being like, "Yo, this move is not called the Kinshasa anymore, man. It's called the knee." And I said, "Oh, really, Chris? I believe you. You're a reliable source. You're from Wrassle Graps, right? Oh yeah, totally." And of course, he's wrong.
And you work here too. I use work loosely, you know.
Okay. I believed you, Chris. Not again. You're no longer a reliable source. All right, just like Dave Meltzer.
And as someone who is followed by Chris family, I now am a reliable source, I think.
You can get the scoops now. I understand.
Yeah. And also, it's not my fault that for 40 minutes last week they refused to say Kinshasa.
Yeah. Yeah. Shouts out Chris Van Vliet for following his followers or whatever he does.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah. Good for him.
Very
Just
much
like
appreciated.
in the same line. So yeah.
Chris Van Vliet, amazing interviewer. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it.
Yeah. I was trying to watch the Don Callis one. So the Don Callis one was a bit boring, so I kind of clicked off of it. But no slight to Chris Van Vliet. He gave the same energy. Just Don Callis was tired or something.
It's like me at my job. Just tired. I don't want to be
It
there.
was just fucking. He was bored. I don't know. I don't know why he said it like that. But yeah.
It happens. They can't always be wins.
Yeah. But Shinsuke's getting a push now. That's good.
Yes, very good to see. Happy about that. And yeah, happy about that. No complaints. So we can move on forward.
I think Shinsuke, do you think he has a chance of winning the Rumble? Do you think they're going to do something with him after the Rumble? What do you think?
Maybe after the Rumble. I don't see them giving him the Rumble for a second time, especially after how they wasted it last time. So I think maybe afterwards.
Do you think he'll have a prominent role in the Rumble though? Because I saw WrestleMania or something tweet like he'll be the guy that gets, I guess, the Iron Man in the match, and then Daniel Bryan will actually win the whole thing.
I'd like to see that. That'd be nice.
Yeah, that sounds like the best bet right there. Like that's what you should predict. Like if you're to predict the show, I guess. But yeah.
All I care about the Rumble every year is that everyone on there kind of gets some sort of shine. And I think Shinsuke could really use something like that after the few years he's had.
A bit of a dark horse would be like, or underdog would be Big E. I think Big E has a nice chance, but he's the Intercontinental Champion, right? So yeah, imagine Big E winning the Royal Rumble, going on to WrestleMania to beat Roman Reigns. That'd be kind of I don't know if the story fits. It just doesn't. I don't even know if Daniel Bryan and Roman Reigns fit. But.
I actually have a theory about how they could get to Roman versus Big E at Mania, but we can get to that later.
Okay.
So next up we get to the Roman Adam Pearce being announced as no DQ match from Paul Heyman. He tells Adam Pearce to sign the contract. He's like, "That's ridiculous, but fine." He signs it anyway.
Yeah, he was pretty easy about it. He was. I think we knew why, but he was just like, you know what? I'll sign it, bitch. All right, here you go.
Yeah. There's not much to see them.
Paul Heyman was a bit shocked. He was like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah. Let me get to Jey Uso threat. Yeah. Big Balls Pierce. That's what they call him.
Like Triple H, who has no balls.
Going to Randy Orton.
Come fight me, you bitch. Come on.
Come on the podcast and fight Vincent verbally. We need the attention.
Exactly. I'll talk to you about NXT.
We'll talk to you about NXT, how good it is. Thank you.
About NXT.
Yeah. We'll make you a cup of tea.
Ball, son of a bitch. You know ball, son of a bitch.
Wow. Okay. Very heated.
It's pure love over here from Wrassle Graps.
Pure, no balls. Pure, absolute love. Yeah.
Pure love. Unconditional.
Yeah. Okay. Moving on.
Exacerbatingly.
Oh, yes, of course.
Wrassle Graps.
Except Jey Uso bends the referee for his match because he thinks he cost him the match, but it's what it is. then that's what happens there. We get a Street Profits promo when they say that we're getting the titles, which means at least one more Street Profits versus Sickler and Rude match to look forward to.
Yeah, I like the promo. I thought it was funny.
Yeah, it was fine. It's whatever.
I thought it was funny, man. People were ragging on his clothes, but I thought it was funny. I thought it was funny.
Yeah, I'm not
What he
happy
was
about the
saying.
promo because I know it leads to another match between the two, so I'm not looking forward to that. But whatever.
You see, I don't know if we have any other direction because you see, there are rarely any tag teams in this division, so I feel like we're really not going to get anywhere. We're just gonna have these matches over and over again until we suddenly get sick of it. So, if you saw on NXT a tag team by the name of MSKSD, I don't know who they are.
They were the Rascals, I
They're
think,
the
in
Rascals.
Impact.
Yeah, don't really know who they are. I don't really check that. I didn't really watch Impact, so I wouldn't know. But I'm sure they're cool.
Yeah, probably.
A lot of our timeline liked them, so we'll see.
It's good to know somebody to watch out for.
Yeah, I wonder how young they are.
They look pretty young, probably 20s, something like that.
Yeah, something like that. In their 20s. Not bad.
Yeah,
Because AEW has a bunch of young tag teams right now.
yeah, like specifically to name an example, Top Flight, pretty young in their
Yeah,
teens,
yeah.
impressive. So yeah, it's good to have that young talent in your division.
Yep.
Yeah, I think we can move on to the most interesting, or at least intriguing, thing from the show, which is Roman and Apollo Crews having the chat backstage.
He
I think
wasn't
that's
even
pretty cool.
talking Apollo, really. I mean, they had like a little conversation at the end there, but yeah.
Here's where my theory plays in. What I think is going to happen next week, because we're getting Crews versus Big E 2, is that Roman helps Apollo Crews to win the belt. Then
Ooh.
somehow that leads into, obviously, Big E now has heat with the Roman's group, so he challenges Roman at Mania. I think
Ah.
that's what they're going with.
You know, that might work actually. You got that. You got that. That's pretty smart. That's pretty big brain of you.
Thank you. I can't wait for
Yeah.
it to not happen next week, so, you know,
Yeah, another wrong scoop.
I'll definitely hear that.
It was a prediction. I'll let you slide.
Well, it's very bold. We're going to put it there.
Yeah. Big bold.
You say very big, bold. Thank you.
Yeah. I wonder how y'all feel about the thumbnail for this, because I don't know how I did on it. I thought it was pretty shit. Because I tried to fit that big word in there. So switcheroo, yeah.
I don't even know if that's a word, but, it's what
Switcheroo
it
is a
is.
word. I looked it up. It was actually had a real definition spelled like that. It was insane, actually. I didn't know it was an actual word in the fucking dictionary.
I just shot for a funny
At
title. I
least
didn't
in
even know.
Google's dictionary, bro. At least in Google's.
You learn something new every day, kids,
Yeah, man. I don't even know what it really means. I guess it's a switch. I think it's a funny way to say switch. I
Yeah.
think that's it.
It's a bait and switch, but in one word.
Yeah. We could have just said bamboozle or something. Yeah.
Well, because of that, but like,
Is it
everyone's
the
using
same amount of
bamboozle right now.
letters?
What?
Is it the same amount of letters in switcheroo and bamboozle?
Oh, I gotta do math now. 7. Maybe someone tell us down below. Do some counting.
Tell
I'm
us
not
if the
good at math.
thumbnail is good and if switcheroo and bamboozle are the same letter count. Tell us.
I know what you're thinking. You're a cashier and you don't know number. Look, math is
Oh,
hard.
what? You're an accounting major? Oh, fantastic. Go ahead and let us know down
Yeah,
below.
tell us.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yep.
And you're welcome. I don't know what
Yes.
we're saying. You got this podcast. You're welcome.
Yeah, that's your gift. Thank you. There you go.
Yeah. Good job. Big
Anyways,
thumbs up. You can hear it
uh,
from my mic. There you go. Thumbs up.
I don't know if you said it before. What were your thoughts on a potential Cruz Reigns partnership?
Potential Cruz and Reigns partnership. I think that's fantastic. I think it brings Cruz up because he hasn't really been too. I think he needs to turn heel. I think so because he's kind of getting bland as a face, but he's not as bland as he used to be when he used to smile a lot and just do nothing besides like flips. So now he kind of has this grit in him, like this desire to succeed. And I think it's going to be amplified if he teams up with Roman. I think it's going to be like a hurt business type deal where you basically align all these talented people together and like that they aligned all these people with MVP, and MVP rose them up to his level. Like they're gonna align Apollo with Roman, and then raise Apollo up to Roman's level.
I mean, I feel that Roman has more star power
Or
than
Jey
MVP,
Uso's
but
level, more likely.
regardless, I think
MVP's
it's a.
fucking. I think they're on the same level, like character wise. Like I feel like they're nailing their characters. You know,
I mean, character wise, maybe, but like if you like ask people, like, do you
old
know
people,
Roman?
yeah, Roman Reigns.
Yeah,
I think no. Oh, hold on. Mainstream people might know MVP.
I mean, possibly.
They know Kofi Kingston. I think they'll know MVP.
Yeah, I get it. Well,
People in my fucking schools are they knew who the fuck Kofi Kingston was. They were doing the boom, boom, boom. They were doing everything.
and
Crazy.
unless you can tell me that you were walking around school and kids would come up to you consistently and yell, out, "I'm coming," and be like, "Ah, yeah, I know, I got that."
They might know Carlito too, honestly.
They just watched Raw or SmackDown 2007. I
Yeah,
get it.
back then, yeah, that's probably what it is. They all watched it in like 2008 or 2009, and then they stopped watching it because he got like, or they stopped watching it at some point, like maybe 2014, probably 2013. That sounds like a good timeline.
Okay, great.
I mean, I'm just making that up. I'm just saying, but like that's probably how it went. It's just this shit got boring real quick. I'm out of here. You know. So they kind of know who all these other people are, like MVP and Carlito, and Kofi Kingston, and Randy Orton. So
All right. So, anyways, that's just the whole
I
thing
think like
there.
CM Punk too. So.
Look who didn't back in early 2010s.
No one cared about his UFC run, though. I never really caught anyone talking about it.
Well, we all knew where that was going.
Yeah.
But regardless, moving on. Roman finds out that Pearce agreed to the match. Roman's like, "No, I want a last man standing match." He has to go get that done. That's another running theme throughout the show.
Yeah, he said, nah, you know what? Nah, you know what? This fucking sucks. You gotta get me a last man standing match, motherfucker. All right? And that's what happened. He wanted to make more saucy, a little bit more saucy. That's all.
Want to add the flavor, the spice. He's been talking to Baron Corbin. He knows about seasoning your meat.
Yeah, man. You gotta know your worth.
Yeah. So that's what we're getting at the Rumble. The last man standing match is between those two. Well, we'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
So moving on, we get to Natalia versus Liv Morgan. Now, Billy Kay.
I'm a fan of Liv Morgan, though.
Yeah, I mean, this is probably the low point of the show. I'd say these two
Yeah,
matches coming up. But wasn't the worst match. It was just nothing of importance.
Yeah, nothing too great. It was just to develop the Billy Kay with the Riot Squad situation that they got going on. I like it. I think it's funny, I guess. When I was watching this show, maybe not, but her tweets were kind of funny after the show or during the show or something. So, yeah.
I guess the only
And like I
noteworthy.
said, love Liv Morgan. She's cool. So, yeah.
Yeah. I think the only noteworthy.
Nothing to take away from her. She got that YouTube channel where they slap tits. That's kind of interesting. But, yeah.
Is that what makes it interesting, or is that just?
That's interesting. That's the only interesting part, really. I don't know what other content they do besides slapping the tits off of each other. Yeah.
Imagine you watching that YouTube channel, you're just bored, and then something happens. You're like, "Oh, wow, thumbs
Yeah, they
up."
have like chopping contests. It's fucking weird. I don't understand. But whatever. I guess when you're in the Hart family, that's what happens. Bret Hart and his brothers just went crazy with each other. They slapped each other's chests every day. I don't know.
You do that. Normal families too. Wake up in the morning, you see your family members, you go, "Oh hell yeah," and you just do it. It happens.
Welcome to the Hart Dungeon, motherfucker. Let's go.
Welcome to Canada, bitch.
I feel like some shit happened in that dungeon, so I don't even want to say that, but some shitty shit happened. And a smelly smell. It smells smelly.
Well, bottom line of this match, Natalia beat Liv after Billy accidentally cost her the match. That's all that's important there.
I mean, that's not the winner I wanted, but yeah.
Yeah, well, what are you gonna do about
it? Yeah. When is the Morgan gonna do the tongue thing again?
Is that all you want from that run?
Yeah, she needs the colored tongue.
Well, to each their own, I guess.
It should make her tongue black at some point. That'd be kind of cool. Black and red.
It's Liv Morgan to tie-dye her tongue every week.
Yeah, man. It was kind of fun when she used to do it, man. I don't fucking know. Anyway.
So how would you even know if it's red or not?
mixing the black with the tongue.
All right, whatever. Moving
Basically, like
forward,
a darker type of red.
like you want blood red in there to confuse the referee.
Yeah. He has to put on the gloves. He's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. She's sticking out her tongue at me. She's going, ah, oh, God, damn.
What is she pointing at? What's she showing me? Oh, okay, I get it.
Whoa, 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 put that away.
We don't do that here. Chill out.
Whoa, you're getting freaky. Whoa.
I'm gonna disqualify you in the next 5 minutes. You can put that away.
Yeah, I still have to check out her YouTube channel. I never checked it out. She's a pretty cool human being.
It's a fun channel.
Especially
I
with
like it.
that up, down, down interview I watched.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
That's
The
more or
YouTube
less
channel.
why I like her. Because I don't know about her. Her wrestling is pretty cool, but her personality is better. I don't know. Yeah, whatever.
I definitely recommend checking out the special on her from WWE Network. That was really good.
Yeah. Probably will do that. There's so many specials, though. I don't even know what to check out.
There is, yeah. It's
I
weird.
don't
They
even
have a
know
whole.
there's a Keith Lee one, right?
There's, yeah. It's a Keith Lee one. There's a Goldberg one, which I have no interest in.
Yeah.
But moving forward.
Goldberg one's kind of stupid, probably.
Yes, he comes out. He says, "They told me I had to lose to the feed," and I said, "Put someone over." What?
No way, Jose.
And I pointed at No Way Jose, and I said, "That's you." And I said, "No, I'm not putting over the feed."
Yeah.
I'm pretty
Look
sure
at
it's
that
that
guy.
one.
My answer, right there.
Didn't you see that kid over there? Kalisto? No, standing next to him. Lindsay Dorado? No, 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 the other guy. Jose? No way, Jose. That's my answer. Oh, oh,
Oh. That kid's all depressed.
yeah. Just like everyone watching Super
Oh.
Showdown.
Oh. Oh.
Oh no.
Yeah. Don't clip.
Oh well. Why don't you not do what you want? We can't stop you.
Don't clip me talking about Liv Morgan's tongue either, bro. Don't do that.
I definitely do that actually.
It's all for comedic effect. I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
Have Morgan be like, "Are you still doing this? What do you think?"
You still decorate your tongue all weird? Nah.
Anyways, moving on before I get into more deep water. Rey Mysterio versus Baron Corbin. Same deal. Of course, not son, friend.
His little
Dominic,
pal. His bigger pal, Dominic.
his best buddy, good pal.
Yeah, just 5 inches tall. Or 5 feet tall.
Dominic, of course, had the drip. Not surprising. This happens.
His dad buys him the best.
Of course. But this match, nothing to write home about.
3 masks and the Louis Vuitton.
Now, would you believe me if I told you this match had almost the exact same finish as the last one?
You say, I would believe you, possibly. Yeah, I would.
Well, you should, because it did. It did have the exact same thing.
Thank God. You see, it's you take chances with Chris sometimes. He gets it wrong.
Oh, I was right this time. I watched the show.
Yeah, that's true. You watched it, so it makes sense.
What happens is Dominic gets on the apron after Baron Corbin made him upset, and he gets knocked off by Ray accidentally. Then Ray gets hit with an end of days and loses. That's it.
Corey Graves pissed off the dude Dominic. He kept telling him, "Go in there, man. You're gonna stand for this." After Baron Corbin shoved him down into his chair at ringside, and Corey Graves was like, "You gonna stand for this, kid? That's not how you defend yourself." And then Dominic's like, "Nah, I just want to stay out of my father's business. I don't want him to get DQ'd." And Corey Graves is like, "No, man, you gotta do something about this. Come on, man." And then eventually Dominic snapped. Man. He snapped.
He got pushed down on his chair. Corey said, "You gotta stand for this," and then Dominic said, "Well, I'm sitting, but no, I won't stand for this."
Exactly. In his head, he was thinking of a plot, and he did the wrong plot.
He did.
Yeah.
Well, that story develops later on, so we'll get to that after talking about this. Pearce is not happy.
So yeah, big head Baron Corbin won. So
He did. After this, we get Pearce.
He's normal, I tell you.
Okay, I believe you.
Good.
Pearce is not happy about the last minute standing match, but he has to take contract in the main event. So we'll get to
Yeah,
that. Then we get to Ray yelling at Dominic, or the other way around.
that's not
Something.
really yelling. He's like, "Ah, you fucking motherfucker! What are you doing, man?
I thought we were friends. That's what he said to him. Like,
I thought we were pals, Dom. I thought we were buddies. I bought you the Supreme, the Louis, the Prada.
the
Come
Supreme
on,
Friends. I thought they were doing it, but
the best
um,
designs handmade for you.
eventually Ray says to him,
Custom
I
nights,
know,
everything.
I, I know just the guy to talk to you about Baron Corbin issues, so I don't know who that is. You know,
Conan,
of course, yes.
his other friend.
I got this friend who was on AEW recently. Oh, sorry, I can't say that word. On that other show recently. Yeah, he can help us.
Taz.
Ray, yeah, he went to Dominic. He said, "Son, we're going to Brooklyn. You son of a bitch."
Listen, brother, we going to Brooklyn.
Nice.
Listen, yeah, brother, cut the music. Cut the music.
Stop singing,
There's no
you
music
Turner.
playing. There is nothing playing, Dad.
It's
We're going
because
to
they cut the
Brooklyn.
music. Man, Baron Corbin has a case of the chicken shit. I know exactly who to talk to.
Yeah, they're running a sloppy shop over here. You need to learn from the best. The best.
Of course, I'm very disappointed when Taz didn't show up next week.
You
That is the
better.
point. Yes.
Yeah. And then they bring
So,
him to Tad and his son, Hook.
yes, obviously.
Yeah.
They go to Hook and Taz. They say, "Wow, what a good bunch of friends over there."
Yeah. We're all friends here.
You always get the Bailey debuting her talk show called Ding Dong Hello, where she
I love the
opens
name,
up a door.
the graphics and stuff. Well, that was really
Would
funny.
you would you buy a Ding Dong Hello T-shirt?
I wouldn't do it. It doesn't make sense. I don't know.
Oh, they exist, so
I
I'm
thought
just letting you know.
she fucking says ding dong. She says hello. She picks up the phone. Cool.
Yes,
Nice. I like the ironicness of it, but yeah.
it's fun. Yeah, it's nice.
I just want to buy the
Uh,
T-shirt. I mean, no one would understand.
if a relative got you that T-shirt for Christmas,
I'd take it if a relative got it for me. I would wear it here and there. But
here and
if
there,
I was to
nice.
pick a shirt, I would not pick the shirt.
If you had to pick between a Bailey T-shirt and a Liv Morgan T-shirt, what are you going with?
I go with the A-lister Miz shirt.
Wow, not even an option. You just pick the other one. Wow,
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
So, anyways,
Buy me a WWE Championship toaster oven, or just toaster. Yeah.
just gonna write this down. 5 years from now, we'll do a Wrassle Graps Christmas special, where all these things will be in that video.
Buy me a WWE toaster. I think it was like a microwave or something.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
There's a WWE Championship waffle maker, I think.
That's what it was. It's both of those things I tweeted about back in my day.
Of course, well,
Back
they're written
when Todd
down.
Phillips was saying cock block. Oh, all the way back
The good old days.
then. Yeah.
So, anyways, the whole point of this Bailey talk show was that her and Bianca could
To walk through.
continue their feud and walk through some doors, of course.
Yeah.
And next week we have an obstacle course between these two, so I'm sure that'll be fun.
So it kicked off. Bailey was sitting in her chair. She was like, I got Bianca Belair. She's cool. And then Bianca Belair came out, and she wasn't having any of it, bro. She had to go to the door, and she sat in Bailey's chair and stole it from her. And Bailey said, what? I'm gonna sit in this chair. And she stood it back up. She said, I'm standing up. You know what? I'm standing up for the rest of it. And then she tried to make a mockery out of Bianca, and Bianca wasn't having any of that. And yeah, she made a mockery out of her by showing the replay from like a week ago or something. So yeah.
See, I know that she planned it,
Well, no,
people
it was
loved
a
it.
while ago, wasn't it? Goddamn.
It was a while ago, yeah. Probably December.
Yeah, damn.
I would have liked it though. She showed the video package, and then she didn't know it was playing, so she turned around, she sees it, and she goes, "Who played that? I can't believe this. I'm so sorry."
Was it Taz? Who Taz? Get out of here. Who put you on
Guys,
the
cut the feed, cut the feed.
Hey, brother, listen, cut the feed. Hey.
Oh boy. All right.
Yeah.
So next up we have probably match night, I'd say.
Oh, yeah,
Daniel
yeah.
Bryan versus Cesaro.
Basically, yeah, you're right. The Bianca Belair thing was just to basically just extend the feud. That's all it
Yeah.
was.
But of course, Daniel Bryan and Cesaro, you can't go wrong with them in the match. So of course it was good.
We should probably emphasize that Cesaro's still a heel, even though Shinsuke's a face.
Yes. They have not addressed that yet. At least those two personally have not addressed it. So I mean that's interesting.
Yeah, I don't know if Cesaro. I don't know if he's I don't know if he's really a friend of Shinsuke as much as he says he is. He didn't come last week, even though he said he couldn't make it. He said I couldn't make it, man. It was too far away. I couldn't run all the way over here to Tropicana Fields and see my best friend. It wasn't possible. So I don't know if he's gonna turn on Shinsuke. I don't know.
I mean I'd love to see that feud, to be honest with you.
Yeah, that'd be kind of interesting. A little bit of like as Roman goes on his little journey down the WrestleMania. Might not have Shinsuke versus Zaro. Maybe
Maybe they do that next
have
month.
Shinsuke come out on top. Maybe.
Maybe next month they break up the tag team of Shinsuke and Cesaro, probably.
Yeah, Cesaro. I got the name.
Nice.
Yeah, Big
Love him.
Cesaro. I did it again.
Good work. Good work.
Yeah.
Good work to Cesaro, of course, picking up a win here over Daniel Bryan. Always good to see.
Big W from Cesaro over here. Pick up the big W. One of these that he couldn't really. He hasn't done a big W in a long time.
He hasn't. It's probably been a year.
I just see people on my timeline or our timeline on Twitter going, "Hey, Daniel Bryan's such a nice guy. He let all these people go over him, and you know what? That's such a nice thing to do. But of course, he can't do it all the time. He has to lose. He has to win a lot as well, so that it's important next time someone pins him.
It is true.
So we
I don't know.
hopefully get to the point where he just puts everyone over and he doesn't feel special. But yeah,
Yeah, well, maybe he will stop putting himself over when him and Otis go up against Rude Ziggler and win the tag titles.
true. I think Otis and everyone's complaining about this Otis Bryan stuff. We gotta let it cook. We gotta let it sit. I think Otis and Bryan could be a great team. Where Chad Gable and all that. It sounds like a good idea, honestly.
Oh, I almost forgot. I'm pretty sure the whole premise of the match that happened with Bryan and Cesaro was because Cesaro doesn't like what's happening with that group.
Okay, hold on. There was a fucking, I think it was before this match, there was a fucking segment with Otis and Chad
Yeah.
Gable, Bryan, Caleb Braxton.
Yes,
Was that?
that's what I was going with. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. So that happened. They were dancing together. They were doing workouts or something.
Cesaro called him a bunch of dorks, and Bryan's like, "I'll show you who's a dork in the ring."
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, you did say that. Okay.
Yeah, so that's what happened there. That's what caused the match. But moving on from that Carmella interview with Simp and Toe, of course.
Big simpy man.
I'm not simping on the main roster recently. I don't know what's up with that, but it's happening.
He simped again tonight. It was a big simp this time.
Yeah,
Big simp.
Sasha pushed down Carmella, and this dude jumped away and said, "No, no, no."
He got himself into a fight next week.
And Sasha said, "I'll give you your rematch, Carmella, if I can fight him first."
Yeah, my guy stepped in the way of Carmella and Sasha Banks. He said, "Get the fuck back." And I said, "You're violating a woman. What is you doing, man? God damn. All over her like that. With your fucking nose."
You and your nose, big nose energy. Oh my.
Big nose. His whole body was on this woman, just pushing her back. I was like, yo, you have any fucking boundaries, simp man? Come on.
He's only loyal to Carmella, man. I don't know what to tell you.
Big Carmella stan here. Big simp. He probably got the profile picture on Twitter.
Almost definitely.
I hope they fucking make him a fucking Twitter account and have him have everything Carmella. And it should
Me
read
and
his
Carmella.
biography. It's Carmella's stan account is what it should read.
It's days until Carmella breaks up with Corey Graves. Days they've been going out.
Yeah. He has like a counter every day that Corey Graves.
It
And
has to hit zero eventually.
Yeah.
Boy, that's my ideal account. That's how you really get him over in my eyes.
Yeah, that's how you do it. And he suddenly turns on her. And you're like, whoa, whoa, whoa,
Yeah.
whoa. And it's like a big deal.
Turns on her, he goes, you know what? Maybe I'm a Sasha Banks simp like most of Twitter.
Yeah, he goes to support Sasha Banks afterwards. And then Sasha doesn't want him because he's too much of a stan. And he like cancels people on Twitter. And she doesn't want this.
Yeah. Doesn't like it now.
Yeah, she ain't into the canceling. So
Guess we'll see where that goes, but that's the ideal Wrassle Graps booking of it, I think.
yeah. You're too big in a cancel. Get out of here, dude. I know you're a stan, but you're too stan. Too stan like, dude, you simp over too many women. Get out of here.
Simp over somebody else.
What did you do? Did you see my Twitch history?
I know how much he spent on that one streamer.
But Pokemon, it was that one time.
It wasn't even that bad recently. It was only $5. That's because it's the limit. Goddamn.
Well, she walks away.
Man, that's like I said, that's the ideal booking. But let's move on now to Sami Zayn versus Apollo
Only an
Crews.
old man wasn't booking this shit. We take over the reins.
Oh, of course, it was an old man booking it. It was.
No, I'm saying if it wasn't an old, it shouldn't be an old man booking it. We should be booking. That's what I'm saying.
We should be looking at the ratings would be 10 times worse. Everyone would be even more upset.
Yeah.
Every,
They'll be like,
every,
why are there two 18-year-old college boys booking a pro wrestling TV show? What is going on? Why is there so many weird references? What the fuck?
why is there weird the thing a joke about simping or meat or something? Oh man, what's up with this?
We can't put this on Twitch. We'll get banned. What are you guys doing over here?
Just one storyline where someone's not simping or making jokes about meat. That's all. That's it.
Yeah. Anyway, I guess we can move on.
Yeah, Sami Zayn versus Apollo Crews. This is just to get Apollo some momentum heading into his championship match. What happens here basically is Apollo gets the roll up where he pulls down Sami Zayn's tights as hard as possible, apparently.
Yeah.
See his whole ass crack out there. That's crazy.
Cheeked my guy. Double cheeked up.
Right. Yeah, definitely. And he goes over to Big E, Apollo, and he takes the title, looks at it, he throws it back to Big E, who was wearing an awesome looking festive Ghostbuster sweater.
My guy Big E brought out the couch.
Gotta respect it.
Yeah. I wonder what he calls it. Yeah, everyone
The
has to use
couch.
the couch. He just calls it the couch.
What do you call your couch? A couch?
I guess. Everyone should name their couch.
Right. This is weird though. Like, what if you name it Stan and you're like, stop sitting on Stan? It's
Yeah. You give it a personality.
maybe your best friend. The couch is your dad now.
I don't have a pet, but I do have a couch.
It happens. It happens a lot.
Yeah, it does. It's fair. It's a fair thing to say. Say that.
Is it me or them?
No, I just whenever you want, feel free to say it, you know.
All
Nothing
right.
shameful about that.
Okay. Well, main event time. We get to Adam Pearce's contract signing, where he signs the contract. Roman signs the contract, and then bam, it's a big switcheroo there. Adam Pearce, he got a massive injury walking up the ramp. I couldn't believe it.
My guy's leg.
They got Pearce. It's like it's crazy. You wouldn't believe it. This man got injured at the worst possible time, but thank God Kevin Owens is here to take the guy's spot at the Rumble.
Yeah. I think the best post out of this was the Jesse Davin shit with the video. That was the best one I saw. Where it was like, call an ambulance. Call an ambulance. But not for me. And he pulls out a fucking gun. That shit's crazy.
Nice.
In fact, he brought out Kevin Owens for some reason. I don't know what Kevin Owens was. You know, Shinsuke should have gotten the fucking title shot, you dumbass. Goddamn. He fucking wrestled the whole gauntlet, man.
I know it doesn't make sense, right? But because there's been so much news about him being called up, I kept thinking it was going to be Damian Priest. I don't know why.
Mark.
Well, it's probably going to be him for the Baron Corbin thing with Ray, right? Probably.
Yeah.
If he is coming up.
Said that, dude. How'd you find the rumors about that.
There's rumors of him being called up. You don't remember that?
No,
You didn't see it like 2 weeks ago? It was all over Twitter.
I don't. I don't think I did. No, I didn't pay attention to no NXT news.
Well, it's just news in general.
I don't think I'm seeing this on fucking Channel 7 or nothing.
Oh, look, man, this is why you don't get the scoops, okay? This is why.
That's true. I don't know nothing about Damian Priest being called. You know, that's on me. I'm too much of an AEW stan, I guess, on my bad.
Mark, I mean, look, man,
Oh,
I get it.
Damian Priest was gonna come out all of a sudden with his fucking shitty entrance. And,
Hey, what?
yeah. You thought, man, the fake ass Baron Corbin was gonna come out here with his fucking
Hey,
entrance.
Baron Corbin, what? This
Yeah,
dude's 10
man. He
times more
can't even
talented
cook
than
a
Baron
fucking
Corbin.
steak. He can't even cook a fucking steak. His head's big as fuck. God damn it.
Whoa, how do you know this? How do you know this for a fact?
I'm kidding. I'm kidding, Damien. I'm joking. Of course, Damien. You come on our podcast for an interview, and it'll be all right. All right. We will,
Something,
water under the bridge, bridge water. Comparison. There you go.
something tells me the strategy of getting people on the podcast is going to backfire very soon.
Possibly just insult them and roast them until they come on the podcast, and then we politely talk to them.
I think tells me it's not going to go well. Like, at all.
Probably not. Yeah, we don't actually feel that way about Damien Priest, but I like Damien Priest. I liked him ever since he was the Ring of Honor. Whatever I forgot, Punishment Martinez. So
What's his name? Yeah.
that was his name. I
But
downloaded
look,
him as a call and didn't know who he was, and then I checked out Ring of Honor and knew who he was. Kind of a weird story. But yeah. Anyway,
regardless, overall, I think it's a thumbs up episode of SmackDown. Entertaining, nothing too bad. I enjoyed it.
I'm gonna give it a thumbs up too, man. I enjoyed it. It's kind of the most enjoyable wrestling show on TV right now, I would say. I mean, I'm just intrigued all the time when I watch the show. It's probably from the Roman Reigns storyline, what direction they're going here. It feels like they have a direction, something that AEW really can't say, I don't think. I mean, they can say they have directions for certain things, like maybe not Kevin Owens, Kenny Omega storyline. I mixed up my KOs, my bad. Kenny
That's
Omega storyline. But as far as that, there's some loopholes here and there. And there's kind of like, and there's always tag matches like all the fucking time. So they're not consistent with their wrestling shows. And I think SmackDown's been consistent for 2 weeks straight as of right now. So yeah,
yeah. Well, I don't know if I'd say that SmackDown's better than NXT or AEW, but I mean, it's certainly an enjoyable watch. I think.
I think I'm gonna go as far as say right now. I'm enjoying SmackDown more. Like I feel like that's a better watch. Like I have fun watching it. I mean, this week that we didn't review was a fucking banger. So I mean, that's kind of hard to say. I did enjoy AEW a lot. So yeah. But I feel like next week is gonna be one of those filler weeks where they put a bunch of tag matches on the show, and you really don't get much out of it. So like that's just what I'm saying with AW. They are not as consistent as maybe it's SmackDown right now with their direction.
Well, that's fair enough. To each their own. It happens.
Yeah. So I just told I was joking about being an AW stand. Clearly that's not the case. Anyway.
Or till the AW comes around and it's just giving you the money.
Oh my god, yo, fuck you, this guy, fuck you, come on our show, please.
It's all funny games. You're chilling out and you hear, cut the pot, cut the pot. And Dad shows up. He's like, here's some money from the big man. God.
Cut the podcast. Cut the podcast. Yeah.
And with that, I think it's safe to say that that's it for the SmackDown review. Hit them with the plugs, I guess, and we'll get out of here.
It's time for the plugs, baby. All right. So, follow us on every platform. I can't stress enough that interacting with us is really the only way of helping us succeed. So, go interact with us. Give us some likes on Twitter, I guess. Go follow us on all these different platforms. We're on every platform. Just Wrassle Graps. That's what we are. We're on Twitter, of course. Not Twitter. We're on YouTube, of course. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Like, dislike, comment. Subscribing's free if you didn't know. You don't have to pay a price at all on YouTube. You know what? We're gonna release a Twitch account. Is that right, Chris? Maybe, possibly.
Yeah, hypothetically.
Go follow us. That's also free. Following is free. Probably not gonna get any money for a while anyway on that shit, so we're good. What else? We are this podcast. We're gonna fund this podcast on every fucking podcasting platform out there. That's right, every fucking podcasting platform out there. And it's just Wrassle Graps. What you're listening to right now is Wrassle Graps. You know, I'm Vincent. He's Chris, and that's just what it is. Leave 5-star reviews on Apple Podcasts because 5-star reviews are the only way of getting us seen and just getting this more success and just showing your support. Like showing your support. You don't have to do these things, but if you want to, go ahead. Only 5-star reviews. That's all that helps. And subscribe on Apple Podcasts. And that's share our stuff. Share our stuff with your friends, your family, everybody you know. And that's really all we can ask for, right, Chris?
Yeah, I'd say so. And with that, I'd like to say thank you again for listening to us if you've made it this far. And enjoy the rest of your day, enjoy the rest of your night. Have a good one.
See you.